Hey guys, it's Trina and this is what I'm planning on reading in August. I'm going to start with my TBR jar challenge for this month, and I've got listen to an audiobook. I'm currently listening to an audiobook that I need to finish. Ooh. I'm just going to count it. I'm going to count that and not challenge myself further because BookTubeathon is this month, so I need a little easy one. So the audiobook that I am currently partway listening to is For a Storm of Swords by George R.R. Martin. I'm intending to kind of listen to it and read like important scenes, so I'm just going to continue with that. Next, I'm doing a buddy read for Sharp Objects by Gillian Flynn with one of my in real life friends, Becca. She asked if we could buddy read this one together, so I was like, sure, because I have it. I got it several months ago, I think back in April, and just haven't gotten to it yet. And then to repeat a book that was on last month's TBR, which I did not get to, I seriously need to read Second Helpings by Megan McCafferty, book number 2 in the Jessica Darling series. So yeah, 2 of my in real life friends, Becca and Holly, were reading this series with me this summer, and they've both already finished this book and I'm just behind, so this one needs to get done this month. So these are my primary August TBR. It's just these 3 books, but BookTubeathon is happening this first week of August, so I do kind of need to make a TBR. I probably am not going to stick to it, so I didn't really want to make one and then feel pressured by it, but since I do only have 3 on my main TBR, I can kind of show you like what I have that will fit some of the challenges. They have 7 different challenges, and challenge 1 is to read a book with blue on the cover. I do have a library book that needs to be read this month, P.S. I Still Love You by Jenny Han. It does have blue text and the hardback cover itself is blue, so this could fit for that challenge. I've got several other books with blue on the cover, but I need to read this one. I do have another option for read a book with blue on the cover, which is The Ocean at the End of the Lane by Neil Gaiman, which is at the library currently waiting for me to pick it up. Either of these 2 blue books are going to be quick reads, I believe, which would fit really well with a readathon. The second challenge is to read a book who has the same last initial as you do, and then my last initial is R, if you were ever wondering what this R on the wall means. And I only have 1 book currently here with an author whose last name also starts with R, and that is Daughter of Deep Silence by Carrie Ryan. So this is gonna have to be the one that counts for that, but this also could count for blue on the cover. This also could count for a couple of the other challenges, but this is like number 1 book I will be planning to read for the readathon because I don't have anything else with an R author. The third challenge is to read somebody else's favorite book, and I do have 2 options on my current TBR shelf. I'm really going to plan to read The Martian by Andy Weir because this is my husband's favorite book, or I could read The Goose Girl by Shannon Hale, which I wanted to give away from Sarah Ella, which was a favorites giveaway, so this is one of her favorite books. I'll probably go with The Martian because it's quite a bit shorter, but I do have a couple of options. This one could also count for blue on the cover. The next challenge is to read the last book you acquired, and I did recently do a library haul last week, so any of those books in that video are the last things that I brought into this house, so I can count any of them for this challenge. But for this one, really, I'm going to go with Daughter of Deep Silence by Carrie Ryan again. The other option for this challenge that I've got is The Fill-In Boyfriend by Casey West, so got some options for that one too. The next challenge is to finish a book without letting go of it, and I don't have this one yet to show you because it's waiting to be picked up from the library, but I am planning to read The Last Unicorn graphic novel for this challenge. I loved that movie when I was a kid. I figured a graphic novel would be a great route to go for this challenge so that I can read it in one sitting without letting it go and not having to carry the book around with me the entire time. The next challenge is to read a book that you really want to read, and hands down, the one that I'm really wishing that I could just carve room in my TBR for is The Martian, again, by Andy Weir. So this book is going to count for a couple of different challenges also. If I finish all of the challenges with a lot of time left to spare, which probably will not happen, any of these books on my TBR shelf, I've been meaning to read them for a long time, so I can count any of them for this challenge. And the final challenge is to read 7 books in total during this week of the readathon. I have shown you 7 books in this video. 2 of them I don't have, they're still at the library, so maybe I can actually read these 7, but I honestly don't think I will get through 7 books. I usually don't do that well during readathons. I get really excited, they make me want to read and pick up more books, and maybe I will read like one more book than I normally would in a week, but I usually can't read 7. But the 2 books that will probably count for most of the challenges in the readathon are these 2 right here. So these are my priority for the BookTubeathon, in addition to any graphic novel that I can get my hands on for that challenge. Or maybe I will read one of these in one sitting without letting it go. You never know. It could happen. It won't, but it could. These are my TBRs in August. Probably not going to read all of them. These are the ones that are on my official TBR, and then these are just options for the readathon, so I'm not going to take it too seriously if I don't read any of these, but I'm going to try, you know. But anyway, that's what I've got for August. Let me know what you're planning to read in August, and if you're going to be doing BookTubeathon, let me know that you're participating, and good luck! Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the comments. Bye!